Hey, it's your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News back at you with what's happening in the world of boxing today or this evening. Lottie Dottie and everybody, how everybody's doing this evening. Oh man, I hate to say it, boy, but I was on a vicious nap, man. Please forgive me. William Old School was definitely right. He was like, man, it's time to wake up. Yes, indeedy, man. But I am wide awoke now. Good to be back in the building. Who we got in the building already? We got BNN Boxing News. We got Wim Old School. We got Showtime the Guy and Tim Layton. We also have Eight Grace. Eight Grace have not seen you in a long time. Good to see you back in the building. Hope everybody is doing well, man. I know I feel good, man. I apologize, but yes, I was on a vicious nap, man. I looked up and I was like, God damn, I done did it again, man. I overslept, so please forgive me. But I am in the building. And as you see, the title says Josh Teller feels though that Haney will definitely be too sharp for Regis Prograis. Man, what do y'all think about that? What do you think about that? William Old School said, let's get this party started. Son of Apollo. Son of Apollo. The name sounds familiar. Is this your first time in the building? The name looks familiar, like I seen that name before. But I tell you what, just to be for sure, man, I want to welcome you into Hardcore's hangout, man. We just a bunch of hardcore degenerates that get together and talk about this beautiful sport called boxing. We only got one rule around here. We don't hit below the belt. Other than that, everything else is fair game. No talking about nobody's mama up in here, you dig? But we definitely want to welcome Son of Apollo in the building. Their first chat is, what's good, fam? It's all good in the neighborhood. We're in the hangout, man. It's evening time, man, and we started this morning, and then we finishing it up this evening. Jay with the E has entered into the building. There go my guy, Showtime, the guy passed. My guy, what's going on, man? He said, I think Dev might just win this one. Wow. Showtime, the guy normally don't give no opinions on who he think gonna win a fight, but he sure enough jumped out there tonight. Yeah. He normally say, man, I'm just happy if I just get me a good fight. But he feels that young Dev is going to do his thing. That's what he say. He say he feels though that young Dev is going to do his thing. But we gonna find out, man. We definitely gonna find out what they got going on, man. I like this fight, man. You got the older cat against the younger cat, man. Yeah. We got the Willie Lynch syndrome always going on. You did, but this is interesting fight, man. I feel though that this fight can go either way. You did. You got Regis Prograis, man, the champion, man, and just became champion again. You dig? Two-time champion that he is, man. And he got the young cat, the young Thundercat, wanting to come take his belt from him, man. So trust and believe he gonna do everything that he's big and bad enough to do to stop the youngster for doing so, man. You know, I'm trying to tell you, man. Regis definitely wants to do young Deb dirty. Yeah. I think he gonna make this fight real physical, man. Yeah. I think he gonna make this fight real physical, and he gonna do everything he can, man, to make sure that this youngster don't take his belt, man. You know, and that's just what I think, you know. But, you know, I'm just an old cat that sits and talk to a square box, you did? Yeah. I sit here and talk to a square box, and I talk to my favorite people that's in the building. Yes, indeedy, man. But I'm glad that I am in the building. I'm glad that God allowed me another opportunity. But I ain't gonna lie, man. Man, I started taking my nap around I guess 4:45, 5 o'clock. I was on the watching the Just Do. I was I was over there on Just Do boxing, man, and shoot, man, that's all I remember. That's all I remember, man. I went to lunch with my brother today, man, and we had a great lunch, man, and you know, threw back some bourbons and everything, man. And, yeah. I had my first burger with an egg on it. I ain't never had a burger with an egg on it, a fried egg before, man, but it was good. Yeah, with some duck fries, man. So yeah, good old big old burger, man, with you know cheese and mushrooms and everything. But it had a fried egg on it, man. It was something different. Yes, indeedy, man. So yeah, we definitely had a good time, man, and talked about old times. I call him my brother, man, because him and we've been friends since high school. Yeah. We in the 40-year game. We in the 40-year game. You did. That's how long we've been friends. So we're allowed to call each other brothers now, man. So yeah. He came scoop me up. We went and had lunch, man, and we had a good time, man, for sure. For sure, man. Other than that, that was about it. I supposed to been doing an interview with Elijah Garcia today, but then they end up calling that off, and it's going to be tomorrow. So still looking forward to doing that. You dig? Yeah. I'm looking forward to doing that. Heather E has entered into the building. Salute to the queen. Hail to the queen. Good to see her in the building. Mike Rhymes has entered into the building. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. You know what time it is, man. Yes, indeed. It's hangout time for sure. It's definitely hangout time. Uh, Bear with me real quick. Y'all know I can't chew bubble gum and walk at the same time. So let me get this real quick. Bam, got that. And let me drop it off somewhere else. Put that right here. Where am I putting that at? Okay, there we go. Right there. Cool. Bam. Got that done. All righty. What do y'all think about that fight, man? I think we've talked about this particular fight before. You dig? And it's definitely an intriguing fight, man. Like I said, you got the youngster, man, going against the older cat, man. D for the win has entered into the building. Can y'all station break me, please? Yeah. There you go. Gotta wake back up, man. I'm telling you, boy, them naps, boy, be getting me every time. Them naps be getting me for sure. But I tell you what, while we sitting here, man, we're gonna go ahead and see what's going on in the world of boxing today. See if we got any new news. We're gonna see if we got any new news right now. New topics. Juan Francisco Estrada and Kazuto Ioka in talks for the WBC WBA unification bout. Eubank Jr. Smith took his beating like a man, unlike Saunders, Dubois, and Allen. Wow, he coming for him, ain't he? Fury and Ngannou organizers urges fans to ignore rumors about future big fight in Saudi Arabia. Okay, what are we talking about there? Let's dig into that a little bit. A prominent representative involved in the entertainment complex in Saudi Arabia has advised boxing fans to disregard the latest gossip about a possible fight in that region. Turkey Ala Sheikh, the chairman of General Entertainment Authorities, a governmental body tasked with expanding cultural offerings in Saudi Arabia, recently issued a terse, if opaque, notice about ongoing developments concerning major prize fights. Saudi Arabia GEA is responsible for the staging the upcoming 10-round heavyweight bonanza featuring WBC titleist Tyson Fury and former UFC champion Francis Ngannou. Fury is promoted by Bob Arum and Top Rank in the US and Frank Warren of Queensberry in the UK. It is not clear which fights Al Sheikh was referring to, but most likely he had in mind the much discussed bout between former heavyweight titleist Anthony Joshua and Deontay Wilder, as well as undisputed heavyweight championship between Unified Usyk and Fury earlier this year. It was revealed that another Saudi Arabian outfit, Skills Challenge Promotions, was working to produce a card that would feature Joshua Wilder and Usyk Fury. There is important things I want to say about this fight and the future, Ala Sheikh told IFL TV. There is a lot of rumors in the market. I hope the fans of boxing don't listen and care about any rumors until they have the official thing from outside. There are a lot of people talking about fighting in Saudi Arabia or meeting me. I've never met anyone except Frank until now, and Bob and our team from Top Rank and Tyson and Ngannou team. We're focusing on this match, and we'll present another surprise to you. You'll know about it in the right time. Joshua promoter Eddie Hearn of Matchroom has lately expressed some doubt regarding a Joshua Wilder match, at least as it pertains to Saudi. Most recently, Hearn suggested that there is exploring other venues to stage a fight between Joshua and Wilder, saying that both Las Vegas and London could possibly be it. Well, wow. Listen to that. Sound like old Fast Eddie got some stuff going on again. Again, man, for sure. Tim Zoo. If Charlo didn't hold up the 154, me and Mendoza would be unification. There it is, man. That was what you got. That's what's happening in the world of boxing today. Govern yourselves accordingly. Have you hit the appreciation button as you walked in the door? I just did it just now. And we do have 100% likemanship thus far, man. It says 11 is watching and 13 has hit the appreciation button. You did? For sure. Well, what else y'all got going on this evening? Talk to me quick before I forget. Let me know. With this, do you agree with Josh Taylor? Do you feel, though, that young Dev are going to be way more sharper than Prograis? Josh says that he feels, though, that Devin will be the sharper individual, and he feels, though, that he will win this fight. Talk to me quick before I forget. Let me know what you think about this fight. Do you got Regis? Or do you got young Dev, man? Me personally, I think it's a very good fight. It's a very good fight. But I'm gonna let you all know that I am a guy that wants to see Regis win this particular fight, man. Yeah. I've always been a Regis guy, man. I like Regis, man. You know, I like Regis, and I think he can pull this off. But I do also think that this is a 50-50 fight. It's definitely a 50-50 fight. And the biggest thing I think is going to be is, will young Dev have enough to keep Regis off of him, man? Will he have enough to keep Regis off of him? I think that Devin is the better boxer of the two. I do think that. I think he's definitely the better of the two when it comes to boxing. You dig? But I think it's going to be a great fight. I really do, man. Ant McQueen has entered into the building. Shout out to Ant, man. He was on the channel this morning, man, and I got so many good responses in the comments about the young talented brother, man. And most of the things people was talking about is about the beautiful mind the brother has, man. And what I like is that he has taken time to develop his mind when it comes to boxing, man. Yeah. You can tell that he has been studying. He's been doing film study. He's been doing research, man. And he's been learning about this beautiful sport we call boxing. Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeedy, man. And I like when people that actually go the extra length, man, to find out about this sport on their own and not, sit back and just take other people's information, man, and regurgitate it. You did, right or wrong, because a lot of that goes on, man. So shout out to my man, Ant McQueen, man. It was a pleasure sitting listening to him. I ain't gonna lie. A breath of fresh air, man. Yeah. A breath of fresh air. Matter of fact, the show this morning was the longest show we've ever had in the Hangout. So shout out to my guy, Ant McQueen, that is in the building. Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. But what else y'all got going on, man? What else? D for the win says Zoo is annoying. Damn, not annoying, is he? Wow, man. But I tell you what, man, one thing, he does talk a lot of chatter, but he has been he's been backing it up. He's definitely been backing it up. I still don't think he's his father, man, because his father, goodness gracious, man, his father will put that boo-bop bang on you. And I never forget that fight with him and his father. And God damn, I hate when I get this brain fog, but y'all know who I'm talking about. The bald-headed kid, 140, that fought Floyd Mayweather, man. And first person to ever put Floyd Mayweather on the ground, man. No, he wasn't the first. Actually, he was the second. But his didn't count. Zab Judah. There it is. Zab Judah, man. That was some funny shit as hell, man. Thank you, Ant McQueen. Yeah, man. But I'm gonna tell you, that shit was so funny, man. Because Zab got up too quick, man. When he got hit, he got up too quick, man. And his mind had not have a conversation with his legs yet, man. So he got up talking to the ref, man, and his legs had another conversation. They rolled out. Yo, it looked like some comical shit, man, for sure, man. And I even did a voiceover on that one time, man. You probably can find it on my Instagram, man. But yeah, that shit was funny, man. And that's what happened, man. Sometimes it's all right, you know what I mean, to take a little count first instead of just jumping right back up, man. At least get things back in order, man. But yeah, he got up way too quick, Jack. He got up way too quick, man, and his legs just yeah. They didn't get the email, man. They did not get the email, but it was the funniest shit. If you haven't seen that, man, I swear you need to go over and watch that on YouTube, man, because it was definitely truly funny. It had me crying, man. Y'all know I love laughter. You know I love laughter, man. I feel though that it allows our lives to go longer. Yeah. I believe it allows our life to for us to live longer, man. They say laughter is good for the soul. Laughter is good for the soul. But I'm in the chat right now, man, and I'm trying to see what y'all got going on, man. Tell me what y'all think about this Regis and young Dev, man. Let me see. Let me look up in here. I'm looking up in here. William Old School said, I don't think Devin has enough power to keep Regis off of him. Okay. Let me go back through here to see what else. Anybody else? Let me see. And a shout out to my mighty voyeurs. You know who you are, the ones that like to watch, man. So make sure that y'all smash that appreciation with that viewership you got going on, man. And I want to thank others that are keep, following the assignment, man, that are going into the comment sections and actually leaving comments, man. I thank you all that have been doing that, man, because that is so important. Aunt McQueen say, I agree, Jay. It's nice. Styles clash. Yeah. Man, I like Regis. I was disappointed when him and Josh Taylor fought, man. I think he allowed his emotions to crowd him. You dig? And it seemed like he really wanted to just really beat up on Josh Taylor, man. And he ended up losing that fight, but that one was still a close fight as well. It was definitely a close fight as well, but one thing about Cream, it rises to the top because the young brother has turned it back around and he is now champion again. He is now champion again. So shout out, man, to Regis Prograis, man. Yes, indeed. The Rougarou. I don't know what the hell a Rougarou is, Jack. You dig? But it's supposed to be some type of mythical creature that lurks in the bayous of Louisiana. I did. Hey, Wham Old School, have you ever seen a Rougarou before, man? A Rougarou? He said it's a werewolf. Okay, that's what a Rougarou supposed to be, a werewolf. Okay. Showtime, the guy say a swamp monster. Okay, that's what's up. Whatever it is, it must be a vicious creature, man. It must be a vicious creature, man. And that's what the brother calls himself, man. He be wearing that mask. And McQueen say, Showtime the guy. That'll likely be the strategy. Take advantage of the reach and advantages. Yeah. He definitely, well, that's his move, man. Yes, indeed. That is definitely the move, man. Dev is very intelligent, man. I'm gonna give that to him, man. A lot of people do not like Dev, and I think it's more because of his pops than anything. Because Dev don't really do a lot of talking, to be truthfully honest. His dad is his mouthpiece, man, and like I told y'all, man, Dev has a cult-like following, Jack. Yeah. Like Beyonce Seahive, man. You got to be careful, Beehive or whatever you want. They don't play. You cannot say anything about young Dev, man. They will come at you, man. Wrong, right, indifferent. It don't even make a difference, Jack. You did. You just can't talk about young Dev. They definitely are caught like for sure. You dig? They definitely caught like, man, and they coming for you. They coming for you, man. And I feel though that on that last fight that Regis had, man, Devin and the crew felt though they seen something. They felt though that they seen something, and they was quick. They were very quick to definitely let Regis know that they are interested in getting in that ring, interested in getting in that ring with Regis. But since then, if I'm not mistaken, man, we still ain't got a fight yet. We still don't have anything signed yet. We've even heard that the fight will take place in the Bay Area. You did, but yet we don't have any signed papers yet. Regis said that he signed his side of the papers 5 weeks ago. 5 weeks ago. And he said, hey, I'm just waiting on the Devon crew. I'm just waiting on the Devon crew to do what they do. But he seems pretty optimistic. He says that he feels though that the fight will happen. But I tell you what, I know something that is happening right now. Ms. Joette is in the building, man. Shout out to my sis, Miss Joette, man. She's always in the building. I'm talking about big support, man. Always comes in here gracefully, man. You did. Yeah. Straight loyalty, man. I love it a lot, man. I love her a lot, man. She comes up in the building, man. And then look at there it is. There you go. There he is. Just Do Boxing is in the building. Yeah. What's up, little big homie? That's my guy, man. Good to see you in the building. Yes, indeed. A great show as usual. I was watching for a while, man, but I think my lunch took toll on me, man. You dig? Me and my brother, we went out, man, and had burgers and bourbon. Burgers and bourbon, the two B's, man. So it took over me, man. It succumbed to me, man. Next thing you know, I woke up and I still was hearing your show, man. I was late for mine and everything, man. But I tell you what, man, I appreciate Lottie Dottie and everybody that still showed up in the building, man. Yes, indeed. That still showed up in the building for sure, man. Station break me, man. I'm still trying to wait. Man, I could drink coffee all day. I can drink coffee all day, man. It doesn't affect my sleep whatsoever. Yeah. Y'all see how much coffee I drink, man. You know, y'all joke me about my Dre Finest call it my keg. You did. But I love me some good coffee, man. I loves me some good coffee, man. It doesn't affect my sleep whatsoever. Whatsoever. Just Do Boxing. We got Regis, and we got young Dev, man. Tell me who you got, man. Tell me who you got. Tell me who you think will win and why. Yes, indeedy, for sure, man. Hey, you know how y'all always hear me go, I'm gonna be truthfully honest, man. I know who I'm speaking about. But for some reason I get that dead space in my mind for a little quick second. You did. I Alzheimer's and dementia and stuff like that runs in my family real heavy. I was talking to my brother about it today. I was telling him how I always be having those brain farts. You did. Yeah. So when I say talk to me quick before I forget, trust me, I be for real. But I was telling them that I be doing, be playing that online chess and everything. And my brother, he's real intelligent. But he said what I probably need to do is start a reading. He said I need to physically get a book and start a reading and learning again, because he said that will help my memory, you dig, and get me thinking better. Because I'm gonna tell you, man, I definitely be having brain pockets, man. I have what I'm talking about right on the tip of my tongue, man. But I can't remember the name, man, and I hate that, man. Yeah. Like I'm starting a car, you dig? But it's all good, man. Remo has entered into the building. He core game. What's up? Shout out to my guy Remo, man. Hey man, that see. Remo, the what was that called that you sent me that clip of the damn, man, I hate that. I hate it with a passion. The fashion show. Yeah, the fashion show that you sent me, man. That was fire, man. And I see you doing big things, homie. Keep on following your dream, man. Keep on pushing on, man, because hey, I know that you're gonna be one of the top designers out here in the world, man. Just keep pushing, man, and believing in thyself, man, for sure. Do that for sure, man. Big Dose 513 say I play chess too, Jay. We should play sometime. I'm pretty good too. See, I ain't pretty good, man. I ain't gonna toot my horn like that, Jack. You did, but I definitely now. If you want to play some Scrabble now, yeah. I only play chess now, man, to try to help my brains, a little bit better. I play a better game of chess in life than I do on the board. I never understood that, man, because but you know what? I be playing this little thing where you online where you it's called checkmate. And it'll give you like you have to put somebody in mate in 2, you did, or mate in 4, you did. So I've been doing that, and I've been getting pretty good with that, man. I've been getting pretty good at that, man. Believe it or not, the first time I learned how to play chess is when I was a kid, man. I might have been 9, 8, 9, maybe something like that. And I was real bad at school. So my mother sent me to a psychologist because she felt, though, something was wrong with the kid because I was always fighting and getting in trouble and everything. So she sent me to a psychologist. I never forget her. Her name was Dr. Valor. And as soon as we got in there, she taught me how to play chess. So yeah. We learning how to play chess, man. She taught me all the moves and everything. And she told me that chess is like life. And if you can learn how to play chess, you can make better decisions in life. And that's how I learned how to play chess, man. So there you have it. You did. But I never wasn't real good with it on the board. But when it came to being strategic in life, man, I had it going on a little bit, if I had to say so myself. You did. Yeah, but I always said that because I used to play chess against guys, man, and they would beat me. But when it came to, maneuvering in life and them dealing with me in life, they couldn't mess with me. I was too sharp for them in life. But in chess, man, they'll beat me in. Yeah. They'll beat me in, man. They talking about the King's Gambit and all these other type of stuff. Yeah, I don't know none of that. Yeah. Wim Old School said, Big Dose, I don't do that fast moving chess with the timer. Yeah. Me either. I don't do that. But I love watching movies, man, that chess is involved, man. Like when Aunt McQueen was talking about Bobby Fischer, man. I done watched every movie about that. Then there was another movie, man, that I watched that I enjoyed a lot, about this young girl, man, that ended up going to reform school and everything. And she would see moves she could look up in the sky and watch a whole chess game in her mind, technically, basically, man. And she was hella great, man. She was hella great. And yeah. It was an excellent movie. I can't think of the name of it, man. But I love movies like that, man. I love movies like that when, you know, people playing chess and things of that nature. And I done pretty much watched all of them. And I can't tell you one of them there's names. Yeah. But Bobby Fischer was no joke, man. Bobby Fischer was no joke. And it's like he disappeared, man. People don't know what happened to Bobby Fischer, man. You know, it's just like he felt. But, you know, people that are so intelligent like that, man, they end up sometimes too smart for their own good, man. Too smart for their own good because they so damn smart, man. And if they can't control that brain, yeah. If you can't control that brain, I remember, man, and probably some of you all in here just like that, man. As when I was like anywhere from the age 27 up to 35, man, my brain used to race so fast, man. And I used to pray to God, you know, because I couldn't go to sleep because my mind be moving so fast. And I'm like, God, can you please turn my brain off, man? Because it was just racing all the time, man. Yeah. To the point where I couldn't go to sleep, man, because the brain just got so much going through it, man. And eventually God answered my prayers, man, and slowed it down for me. And I thank God for that, man. And if anybody is going through that now, I hope that you would be able to find a way to stop that, especially if you don't believe in God, because that's what stopped mine, man. And, you know, I just wanted him to slow my brain down because my brain used to move so damn fast. And I thought all the time. You know how you just think too much all the time? And I hated it, man, because I couldn't turn it off. Man. So Big Doe say Fisher died, Jay. The only person to beat the supercomputer in chess. He was a bad dude on that board. Yeah. He definitely was a bad cat, man. I know at one time they couldn't find him, so I didn't know that he had passed away though. But yeah. Bobby Fish, I was intrigued with him, man. I was truly intrigued with him. I'm always intrigued with people like that. Wim Old School said, I played a friend of mine who plays competitive, and we went at it for 2 hours, and he beat me, but said he was surprised how good I was. That's what's up, man. That's what's up, man. But yeah, man, I was so glad that I was able to get my mind to slow down a little bit. Goodness gracious, used to drive me crazy, man. Would drive me crazy. Now I wish I have it, man, because this joint be on that, like starting the lawnmower sometimes. Like starting the lawnmower sometimes. That's why I'm so glad that I have you all in here, man, especially my guy Al Booger, man. Al Booger helps me so much, man, when I be trying to remember things, man. And that's the beautiful thing of having a chat room, man, because there's always somebody in there that knows what you're talking about, man. Because like I said, I be knowing, but the brain farts be so heavy. I can't keep up. Have the E say, I'm still working, y'all. Okay, Queen. We got you. Handle your business. We're going to make sure that we keep you entertained as you grind your day off. Dre Finest, are you up yet, man? And are you getting yourself together to go to work, man? I know it's about that time for you. Yeah. It's time for you to start making the donuts, man. It's time. It's your morning right now. It's Dre Finest morning right now. Time for him to get up, get himself together, and start traveling into the building. Yes, indeed, man. We in the morning, we in the evening, man. Cash Sport, what you got going on? You and the missus, man. That brother say, me and my wife are hardcores. I said, man, you are blessed and highly favored, Jack. Yeah. You are blessed and highly favored. Big Dose. We need to play in person on board. William Old School was talking to Big Dose. He said, okay. Ain't y'all kind of close to where y'all live? I think y'all ain't y'all kind of close, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Who's in the building? Is Tim Layton in the building? Tim Layton not in the building. That's surprising. That's surprising. Being in boxing news, probably still at work right now too, man. Tim Layton was in the building earlier. Okay, Tim Layton was in the building earlier. Yeah, we had a funny morning this morning as well with my man Fender Bender and old senior, man. Old senior, his crazy ass, man, always dying laughing. Senior say, man, why when Aunt McQueen was in here, man, the show lasted so long, but when you had me on live, it don't last that long. I'm like, brother, you know, it's levels to this thing. But even Senior hit me up later, man, afterwards, man. It was like, man, that was a great show, man. And that guy, Ant, got a beautiful mind. Yes, indeedy, man. And it's good to have people like that around you, man. You just don't know, man. Yeah. It's definitely good to have people like that around you, man, to actually, you know, help you, you know, understand and know more, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Some people, man, that never want to learn. You dig? They don't want people around them that's smart. I want nothing but people that's smarter than me around me, man. 'Cause I'm gonna tell you, some of the biggest businessmen tell you, man, I put a group of people around me that's smarter than me, man. Yeah. But that lets you know his intelligence because he put those people around him, Jack. And he knows that when he does that, all that does is just enhances him, Jack. You dig? So there ain't nothing wrong with having people around you that are smarter than you. You dig? When you can't handle that, man, that just lets me know that you what word am I gonna say, man? What word am I gonna say? Let's just say small-minded, man. Let's just say that. You did. You did. So, you know, it's good to have smart people around you, man, because that's how you grow, man. You know, if you're the smartest person in your clique, you're in trouble. You're in trouble. You are. You're definitely in trouble. And you need to get people that encircle you that is smarter than you, Jack. Yes, indeed. That is so important, man, because that's how you grow. You dig, and each person, y'all bounce off of each other, man. Let me tell you, because some people gonna have strengths and weaknesses. That's, you know, some people gonna be stronger than you in certain areas, and then vice versa. Yeah. And then experience is so much a great teacher as well, man. That is so important. I don't know who is calling me right now. It says scam likely, so I will not answer that. Yeah. I don't want to be scammed. But I tell you what, AJ64 has entered into the building. It says salute J Hardcore and chat. Salute to you, AJ64. Good to see you. Back to back in the building. What he said, I had to come back for a little bit more. My friends say, he said, but that's okay. I may be a fool, but I know what I like. Good to see you again, AJ64. And he said, salute Wim, brother. Indeedy, man. But I'm still waiting for the rest of you all to let me know who you got. Regis, or do you have Young Dev? Let me know. Let me know who you got, man. Who you got? Regis. Let me turn my phone down too. Or Young Dev, man. Do you feel though that Dev can pull it off at this point, man? Can he pull it off? I definitely think he has a great chance to do it, man. He has a great chance to do it. But I tell you what, I feel though it's going to be like pulling teeth, though. Regis, he ain't going down without a fight. Yeah. He ain't going down without a tough fight, man. I'm gonna be brutally honest. I really think that probably be Devin's toughest fight to today. Yeah. I think it really is going to be his toughest fight, man. But you know, I'm just an old cat that talks into a square box right now. You did. So but I feel though that It's going to be tough for him. I think it's going to be an interesting fight. And another thing it's going to do for Devin, man, is definitely going to propel him. It's going to propel him skill wise for sure, man, because he's going to have to really dig deep. He's going to really have to dig deep for sure, man. Like I said, I think that he's the more talented fighter. I really think he's the more talented fighter. I don't know if he's going to have enough to keep the Rougarou off of him. You dig? To make him respect him. You dig? That's going to be important, man. He's going to have to gain respect early. He's definitely going to have to gain respect early. And if not, man, trust and believe, man, he's going to have to be on the move, man. He's going to have to make sure that jab is established, man. And when he get them punches off, he's going to have to get out the way. He's going to have to get out the way and keep moving, man. He's going to have to do that all night, and he can definitely win that way as well. You did great countering and all that good stuff. But it's going to be a tough one. Definitely going to be a tough one because, like I said, man, the Rougarou done lost that belt before, man, so he ain't going to just lay down and let you just snatch it off of him, man. Nah. But you got to keep in mind, as I always say, it's a young man's game. It's a young man's game, and Regis is 35 years old now. He is 35 years old now. And say, Remo, especially if Regis elects to try to win the fight from the outside. Remo says, I didn't even see what Remo, he said, it's going to burn my soul to even type this, but I think Dev could sneak away with the victory off of technique. Yeah, that's definitely true. Devin's resume is actually getting better fast. Yeah, I can't argue with that, man. I can't argue with that whatsoever, man. You know, like I said, man, I like Devin. I like Devin for sure, man. So I like his heart. You did. I like his confidence, man. I like his skill set. You did all that, man. So don't get me wrong. I jokes him. And Billiam, his old Billiam. I jokes him, man. But I like Dev, man. I like Dev a lot. You know, I think when it comes to that, you know, when they was in 35, I felt he was the number 3 man. I felt though that he was the number 3 man. But I tell you what, the division, Cali Fire. I think I seen that name before. Cali Fire has entered into the building. Cali Fire, this is not your first time in here before, right? I think I seen your name before. Let me know if this is your first time or not. William Old School say I like Dev, but I don't care for Billiam. BS. I don't care for Billiam. BS. Showtime, the guy say I like Regis. Me too, Showtime. I like Regis as well. That's who I'm rooting for to win the fight. That's who I'm rooting for to win the fight is Regis, man. I like Regis, man. You know, I definitely like Regis, man. And okay, that's what I thought. I thought I seen that name before, man. That's why I didn't do the welcome, you know, but I do appreciate you being the first time welcome. You dig? But I was like, nah, I seen that name before, but I appreciate you being back in the building, Cali Fire, for sure. Showtime, the guy say peace and blessings, Cali. But I tell you what, I know for sure this guy's been in the building. New Era Boxing Bets and TV is in the building. What's up, champ? What's up? What do you do, man? What you got going on, man? It's always good to see you in the building. Always good to see you in the building. Another guy, man, that once he got into the building, man, he got bit by the hangout fly, man. and he has been in the building since, man. And it's been a blessing having him in the building for sure, Jack. For sure, man. Yeah. As y'all walked in the door, man, make sure that y'all smash that appreciation button. Let me see what we looking like. Let me see what we looking like. Are we at 100% likemanship? Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Yes, indeedy, man. But at one time we had at least 18 people in the building, and we got 16 likes, so we are kind of short. So if you're a mighty voyeur right now and you have not hit that appreciation button, man, or you just walked in the door and you haven't hit that appreciation button, please govern yourselves accordingly and knock that button out with the boo-bop bang, man. Knock that button out with the boo-bop bang. William Old School say nothing like hanging out with us old timers. And say AJ64 Regis has to be able to deliver it. That's where I'm a bit concerned for Regis. I keep reading things and reading backwards. I know I'm a little dyslexic. AJ64 say Dev can box, but what you going to do when the Rougarou brings the heat? And then Aunt McQueen said AJ64 Regis has to be able to deliver it. There's where I'm a bit concerned for Regis. AJ64 say, I concur. I concur. Yes, indeedy, man. Is Regis gonna be able to pull it off, man? Is he gonna be able to pull it off, or will the youngster, man, be able to keep him at bay, man? Yeah. Will he be able to keep him at bay, man? You don't know. Big Dose 513 said, I got Dev all day. I got Dev all day. Cali Fire said Haney will be a better version at 140. Same speed, reflex, maybe more pop too. Big Dose 513 put the nope in the big letters, man. He put the nope in the big letters. I'm gonna tell you what, man. That 140 division is smoking, man. Yeah. That 140 division is smoking, man. Yes, indeedy, man. Them cats up there, man. I'm trying to tell you, man. They for blood, Jack. They are definitely for blood, man. And I feel though that it's going to be a tough task at hand for anybody in that division to become undisputed. Yeah. For anybody to come undisputed. But I'm gonna tell you what, one fight I am interested in seeing is the one that's coming up. The Sabrina Matias and what's the guy's name? Earthshop, something like that, man. That fight there, I'm gonna tell you. I'm trying to tell you, man. Y'all might not have heard of that cat Earthshop, man, but he's good. He's good. He's undefeated as well, man. And I think that's going to be a barn burner. I really think that fight with Sabrina Matias, and I believe I'm pronouncing Earthshop, is going to be a great fight, man. If you're interested in seeing the Boobah Bang special, don't miss that fight that Sabrina Matias and Earthshop is going to put down, man. Yes, indeed. It would definitely be a treat for you, man. It would truly be a treat. It will not be just a walk in the park for Matias, man, that you all think might happen, man. And as you know, it seems like let me see, man. They're gonna be fighting. I'll pull that up for you real quick. Sabrina Matias. They will be fighting. Damn, that's kind of funny. It's not even on and that ain't surprising. It's not on Box Rec yet, but we just did a show on that recently. So let me do this. Sabrina Matias next fight. November the 4th. Yeah. November the 4th is when they're going to be fighting, man. So yeah, we got some time. Maybe they haven't worked out all the particulars, but they said that the fight is a done deal. But it's not on BoxRec yet. But that happens a lot. But yeah, that fight's going to be Saturday, November the 4th, man. And it will be taking place in the United States. You did? Yeah. Yes, indeed, man. That's a fight that's going to be a good one. That's going to be a goodie. That's going to be a goodie, man. Yes, indeed. Because Airshot, man, he's like 23-0 with 20 KOs, man. Yeah. And you already know with Sabrina Matias, he's 19-1, if I'm not mistaken. He's 19-1. How many knockouts Sabrina got, man? Let's see. So, not God damn. 19-1 with 19 KOs, man. Yeah. So we're gonna have some fun that night, man. We're gonna have some fun that night. Matter of fact, that particular fight, man, I'm gonna definitely go live for because it's gonna be entertaining, man. It's gonna be exciting. So I'm gonna make sure that we go live for that particular fight. Yeah. I'm definitely gonna do that. What we said? What else? Let me see what we got on in the chat right now. Okay, yes, sir. I know you, Wim Old School. I don't know none of them personally though. New Era Boxing and Best say, yeah, go get your popcorn. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Cali Fire say Ergashav could possibly get the upset. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's going to be that great of a fight, man. It's definitely going to be that great of a fight for sure, man. So I'm surely looking forward to that particular one, man. Definitely mark your calendar for that because it's going to be a bomb burner. It's going to be a bomb burner. Put it this way, somebody getting knocked out. Yeah, for sure. For sure. This one ain't going the distance. This one ain't going the distance. I can't see it. Yeah. Hey, I got something. Let's play something real quick, man. What would you consider the best boxing match you have seen your whole entire life? Again, the question, what was the best boxing match you have ever seen in your entire life where you have watched it tons of times because it was just that amazing? Talk to me quick before I forget. I like to see what was your best boxing match that you have witnessed in your life. You can see it on TV or live that you was like, man, that was amazing. Big Dose 513 say Mugabe and Hagler. Sports Heaven has entered into the building, and he said Tyson and Razor Ruddock. Cali Fire said Corrales versus Castillo won. Beautiful. Man, oh man, I'm liking it, man. William Old School said Riddick Bowe and Holyfield. Goodness gracious, man. Man, oh man. Ward versus Gotti. New Era Boxing Betting TV. I was there for Ward versus Gotti. All of them. I was in the building. Man. Wow. AJ64 said Hagler Hearns, though. It was a short fight. The best third round ever. Tim Layton said Corrales versus Castillo won. William Old School said New Era damn straight. Cali Fire say Berto versus Ortiz won. Okay. You got more than one, huh? Big Dose 513 said Aunt McQueen, I got to go check that out. What's that? Oh, Mugabe. Oh, yeah. He said, Big Dose 513 say, watch Mugabe versus Norris. Terry Norris was something terrible, boy. Yeah. I hate it when he beat Ray, man. There he is. There go my big homie. There go my big homie. Big Dose 513 said Floyd versus Corrales, man. I love that fight. I ain't gonna lie, Big Dose. I love that fight, man. Yeah. I love that fight, man. Yeah, I love that fight. Aunt McQueen said Leroy Murphy and Shazana Multi is probably up there for me. I don't think I've seen that. I'm gonna have to check that out, Aunt McQueen. I'm gonna have to check that one out because I don't think I've seen it. Tim Layton said Holyfield versus Bo was also a favorite of mine. William Old School say, hell, Ali Frazier. Ali Frazier, goodness gracious, man. They say them cats end up in the hospital side by side together, man. Yeah. They said they laid up side by side, man. Terry Norris was vicious, man. Matter of fact, I think he passed away, if I'm not mistaken, man. I think he passed away. Big Dose 513 said it was beautiful, Jay. Boxing at its finest, man. Yeah, man. I'm going to tell you, man, Corrales was so mad with his pops, man, for breaking out the towel, man. Rest in peace, Corrales, man. But goodness gracious. Pretty boy. That was Pretty Boy back then, man. That wasn't money. Pretty Boy was a man. I'm going to tell you. I enjoyed Pretty Boy more because he was more engaged and he dropped combinations and everything. You did? Yeah. Fury, New Era Boxing says Fury versus Tyson 2. Fury versus Tyson 2. Fury versus Tyson 2. Oh, okay. Wilder. Yeah, look, you see, I was like, my brain couldn't even compute it yet, man. I was trying to figure, I'm like, and then I had to read the next one, man. Yeah, I'm gonna check that out. And I missed that one. 85, man. 85, I was what, 17, 18 years old, heavy into the game at the time, though. But yeah. Foreman versus Moore. November the 5th. I remember that date, man, because my best friend got married that day, man. Yeah. My best friend got married that day, November the 5th, man. And after the wedding, man, we all crowded and went and watched the fight, man. Yeah. So I never forget that date. It was November the 5th. I can't remember what year it was, but I remember the date. It was November the 5th. And big old Foreman, man, took that belt off of Moore, man. Yeah. And resuscitated his whole career. Do you know that George Foreman is one of the most paid boxers ever? Man, they say that guy is worth like 450 million now. Yeah. 450 million now, man. Made some good decisions. And that George, that grill, man, really enhanced his life big time, Jack. So shout out to Big George. His nickname is Fuzzy Wuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy. Fuzzy Wuzzy was a bear. Fuzzy Wuzzy didn't care. Cali fire. Woo wee. Bradley versus Panavakov. Man, that goodness gracious. That was a hell of a fight, man. You know what? What I remember about Bradley and Provodnikov is what Bradley said in an interview, man, later on, where he said that it took him about 6 months, man, to be able to speak again correctly. He said for him to be able to speak again correctly, that's how bad that fight took him, man. Yeah. That was brutal. That fight was brutal. That was like 4 fights in one, man. Yeah. That take a lot out you. That take a lot out of you, man. That Bradley and Provodnikov, man, was crazy. All right, Wim Old School, you take it easy, bro. Excuse me 1 second, y'all. This is my son calling me. Yo, what up, son? The info, what do you mean? I think I had to look it up. I can send it to you. Yeah. I can do that. All righty then. Peace. Yeah. Where we at? Where we at? AJ64 say, I can't stand Fury. Don't care what nobody say. I can't stand the man. Yeah, I don't care too much for him, man. I think he's a good boxer. I can't take that away from him. I just don't think he's a good guy. I don't think he's a good guy. Aunt McQueen say, dude will routinely disregard his discipline and brawl. Cali Fire say, Aunt, Tim gained his respect from the world that night. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Yeah, that yes, indeed, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. I never Tim Bradley. I've always called him one of the luckiest boxers ever, man. Because he ain't got a lot of gifts. He has gotten a lot of gifts in fights, man. Dre Finest say Ward versus Emmanuel Augusta. Emmanuel Augustus, man. Yes, indeed, man. That's the drunken boxer, Jack. Floyd Mayweather, when they used to ask him who was the toughest fight that he's ever had, man, was against Emmanuel Augustus, man. Yeah. He definitely gave Floyd hell, man. Yeah. He definitely gave Floyd hell for sure. AJ64 say, I can't stand Bradley Milk Dud Head. Yeah, man, I think the hate for Bradley came once he became a announcer, man. I feel though a lot of people didn't like the stuff that was coming out of his mouth, man. And but I always said that he was just a lucky boxer, man. Yeah. Because he definitely didn't beat Manny Pacquiao at all. He didn't beat Manny Pacquiao at all. You dig? And I ain't gonna go back and forth with nobody about it. I feel, and I can't think. I don't even think anybody can justify that they felt though that he beat Manny Pacquiao. I really don't. I really don't, man. Yeah, I really don't, man. I don't think so. Mm. Nope, man. As I said, I ain't gonna go back and forth with you. Yes, indeed. Yeah. Forgive me, y'all. Y'all know I can't chew bubblegum and walk at the same time. But I gotta send something to my son real quick. So I gotta use all the brain power to do it all at once, Jack. Give me a second so I can get this done. God damn, that thing didn't even show up. Hold on. There we go. I think that's correct. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. I think I got that right. I think I got that right. All right. Sorry about that, y'all. I just had to make sure I got this correct. Hold on. Sending something to my kids. They know I be having a show during this time, but do they care? You know they don't care. You did. You know how kids are. Only thing is important is what they got going on. The Rise podcast has entered into the building. Young Senior is in the building. Yeah. Salute to our senior. You say Bradley is Steve from the Django. Barkley and Duran was also a good damn fight. Yes, it was. Yes, it was. Definitely was. I like Ray versus Hearn first fight as well. Bo Holyfield, all of them. I loved it. Yeah, for sure. I love that. Reiterating what somebody else said, Pretty Boy and Corrales was definitely another one that I enjoyed a lot. I liked all Ward and Gotti's for sure. And I definitely enjoyed that. AJ64 say, salute J Hardcore. I enjoy the channel, brother. Man, we enjoy having you here, man. Yes, indeed. We enjoy having you here. And you know, one thing that differs us from the rest of the channels, we're a hangout. Yeah, it's a hangout, man. You dig? So yeah, we do talk boxing, man, but we do also bring up other topics, you dig, and talk about it. But we always end up back to boxing talk, you dig, because it's impossible not to, because we ain't nothing but a bunch of hardcores, man. So we love boxing, but we're not robots, man. So if you're looking to hear boxing all the time, we're not that channel, man. We hang out. Like if you go somewhere and you go, if you go to, a kickback somewhere, man, and y'all just, and you with your fellas that like boxing, man, you're going to talk about boxing, but you're going to talk about other shit too, man, being real, man. And that's how we are in here. That's how we are in here, man. We going to talk boxing. And we gonna talk, hold on. Yes, for sure. We gonna talk boxing, man. Hold on one second. Yeah. We gonna talk boxing, man, and we gonna talk anything else that comes to our mind. We're gonna talk about anything else that comes to our mind, you did, and that's what makes it amazing in here, man. That's what makes it real. It's real life, man, and we enjoy having fun, man, and that's what sets us different from other channels, man. It's just a kickback, man. As the youngins tell me, man. I remember my daughter first asked me. She said, "Dad, can I go to a kickback?" I'm like, "A kickback? What the hell is a kickback?" When I was coming up, it was called a get together. You dig? But yeah, they call it a kickback now. You dig? So it is signs of the time. But yeah. That's what we got going on, man. Ain't nothing formal. You dig? We might have a topic, a title. You dig? But we're not going to be on that the whole time. I already know that. Because there's other things in boxing we like talking about, and we will allude to it and we will talk about it. You dig? Yeah. Yes, indeedy, man. Or as you know, we'll definitely get to talking about food up in here, man. Yeah. Because I'm a big foodie. Oh Lord, the Rise podcast has implemented something. What he got going on? He said, new rule: no hitting below the belt and no personal advances. Direct or indirect. Hey, hitting below the belt ain't no new rule, man. That ain't no new rule. You dig? No. We took care of that, senior. We said no hitting below the belt and no voice texting. You dig? No voice texting in the building, Jack. Yes, indeedy, man. Yeah. I tell you, boy, that boy spooked, man. The boy spooked, man. Look at him. He said he got PSTD. He want to sue me and everything. He was so excited when Tim Layton came to his to his age. Yeah, he was in here like my hero. Look at him, boy. He's still shook, Jack. He just like in trading day, boy. You got to put your own work in around here, Jack. Oh my goodness, man. Never a dull moment, I swear. Never a dull moment, I swear. Definitely never a dull moment, man, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Tim Layton said hitting behind the belt. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Definitely no whipped cream allowed, man. No, hey, and no wrestling. No wrestling. No wrestling in the building, man. We boxers, man. We in the boxing. We ain't in the wrestling. Ain't no wrestling going down up in here, man. You did. We ain't into that. You know what I mean? Yeah. If you want to go to the wrestling hangout, man, start your own, Jack. I ain't gonna go back and forth with you about it either. No wrestling in here, Jack. Hey, I didn't even wrestle in high school, man. And my kids now, when they take up, I don't understand why they even wrestle. I've never been in. I ain't never want to be that damn close with a man, Jack, where we wrestle, man. Never interested. Never interested in wrestling, man. But that was a big thing here in the Baltimore region, man. They was into the wrestling. Tim Layton said, I love the hangout. Salute. Oh, man. For sure. Where's my man, Thomas Hill, man? I got this 10-piece I need to give him, man. I got this 10-piece I need to give him. Matter of fact, let me check, man. What you gonna see if there's anybody else I owe right now? Look like I owe somebody else now. Al Booger. Al Booger. I owe a 5-piece. Hey, Al Booger, are you in the building right now? Man, boy, that one thing about this Cash App, man. If you don't check, you don't know what's going down. Al Booger, you still in the building? Because I want to go ahead and get this debt paid, bruh. I want to get this debt paid. I got a 5-piece I owe you, man. I got a 5-piece that I owe you. Let me know if you're in the building. Yeah, for sure, man. Let me know. Let me know if you in the building. Al Booger, the professor. Are you in the building? Yes, indeed. If so, let me know so we can govern ourselves accordingly. Yeah. Yes, indeedy. Hold on one second. Yeah. For sure, man. Dre finally said no whipped cream grappling. No whipped cream anything. No whipped cream anything. No, we ain't gonna do that. Ain't going back and forth with you about it. Y'all really trying to traumatize young senior, ain't y'all? Please. Oh, man. Yeah, for sure, man. I'm the only one in the building right now, so definitely shouldn't be doing that. Yeah. How my video and audio look like? Hey, yo, I want y'all to check out a cat, man. Yeah. These no introduction, man. About to bring them in the building real quick. Yes, indeedy, man. There he is. So
So
cold.
cold.
Nelson, what's up, boy?
What up, man? How y'all doing, man?
Man, we just keeping life simple, brother. What's up with you, man?
Man, making life complicated, staying busy.
See, my motto is keeping it simple. You say you're making yours complicated, huh?
On purpose, man. I love being busy, man. I love staying busy, man. If I tell people, even when I ain't busy, I'm busy. But I always
Okay.
find something. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna take today off, and then I always end up doing something. It never fails.
Always, huh?
Always.
That's what's up. But first of all, man, I want to congratulate you on your latest win, man.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. Appreciate you.
Yes, indeed, man. It was definitely a good win, man, and looking forward to seeing more from you, my guy. Do you
Yeah.
have anything? Do you have anything coming up anytime soon?
I was gonna try to turn around and do something, probably with PBC or something like that, but it's looking like the rematch with Bud and Errol Spence is going on. So
Mhm.
when my bro swing, I swing. So if that is in December, if that's in December or January, then I'll be on that card. Then I'll turn back around and do something else. But so depending on how the negotiation go on in the next month or so, it depends on when I want to turn around and
Hmm.
fight. Because if
So
if
they are.
if if nothing come forth within the next month, then I'm gonna do something. I'm trying to get me a fight for myself.
Mm. Yeah, so they are negotiating that already. So that's a good thing. Yeah, I've been
Yeah,
hearing rumors about summertime of next year and everything, but they're really trying to get it done like maybe December or January, right?
yeah, he trying to turn back around, man, because Bud trying to do other stuff. He ain't trying to wait around and rematch with Spence like with so much of a wide spread on the fight. He want a close fight, so but he got to honor that
Wow.
contract. Well,
Yeah,
he got
exactly,
to he
exactly.
got to give the opportunity of a rematch, but if Spence don't agree with none of the terms, then it don't have to happen. So
Well, I think that the agreements would be pretty good. They got through the first one, man, so it makes me think that they can actually put that contract back together again. You did. I thought
yeah,
that maybe that was already taken care of when they first put it out there the first time, but I didn't
no,
know
no,
they had to
it was just
renegotiate.
yeah, no, just Spence activated his rematch clause. That's all that happened. And then now
Hmm.
negotiations are happening. You know what I mean? It was the first step was just him saying, okay, I want the rematch. I'm sorry, I've been shit busy all day, but no, but now it's up to, the terms within the contract, really.
I can dig it. I can dig it. Hey, man. Also, man, that outfit, man, that you made for Bud, man, fire. We were talking about it in the earlier show because we got a morning show as well, man. And I was telling them, man, if you're a fisherman, man, that net is one of the most important things about getting a fish in the boat. You might get the fish online, Jack, but sometimes you just can't get them in with the rod. You're gonna have to grab that net to get them in the boat, man. And y'all had the net and everything, man. So that let me know that was some deep thinking going on with that, man. And
Yeah, but let me put you up on game with this. You know what's crazy is that
what's that?
as an artist, people say the your best work isn't the work
Hmm.
that shines the most because it's like I put that together. It literally like when Bud was like, "Yeah, man, you make my uniform."
Hmm.
I literally drew that up right then and there. It wasn't like I was like sitting on it for days and whatever. It just happened like that. It was just like a quick, oh yeah, should we going fishing? And then I didn't even think of it to be that significant of a uniform. Like,
that depth,
I,
yeah. I'm a
man, like
fisherman. I'm a fisherman, so that's how I was thinking.
yeah, if you see some of my uniforms that I make my own uniforms, and some of the ideas I come up with is like crazy. Like people be like, "Dang, you did that too!" Like, and then I got like a whole list of other uniforms that I haven't even made or put out yet because I'm waiting for the right moment. you know. So it's
So let me
like,
ask you a question. Are you getting more people now asking you to make their outfits for them
oh
now?
yeah, I get it all the
So
time. But I was saying it was the same before. Like, man, I ain't got time for it. I ain't got time for it. I do that for bro, cause that's my bro. Like when I say bro,
yeah,
I'm not even gonna say bro. That's my brother. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So
I know.
I'm
Yeah,
a, you know, I'm a do. I'm a, you know, I'm gonna make my schedule work. Like we make time for what we want. You know, so I'm gonna make time for my
that's so
brother.
true. That's so
Yeah,
true. But
I'll make
so
time
you
for my
don't.
brother.
You do so much, man. You're a mechanic, man. You fly airplanes, and you do so many different things, man. You're definitely talented like that, man.
Yeah,
You know, what do you like doing the most? If you know, my pastime, I love fishing and I love cooking and I love
yeah.
boxing. Those are my three major things, man. If you could do it every day, all day, what would be the thing in your life you want to do every day, all day?
Man, it's funny because I get that question on dates. I get that question from interviews, and like I don't say it because it sounds good, but I comprise my life. I sacrificed for so many years and comprise my life that everything I do is
Mm-hmm.
things I love that I can do every day for free. If people came in right now and said, "Hey man, you're not making another dollar doing none of the stuff you're doing," I'll be like, "All right, I'm gonna still do it because I love it." You know,
Wow.
so
Mm-hmm.
everything I do, like that's just me. I'm a creator. I love creating. I love creating. So if it's building something, you know, doing some kind of art, like
Mm-hmm.
making uniforms, building stuff, cutting hair, anything where I can take nothing and turn it
Mm-hmm.
to something, I would do. And I would do it all. Like my dream is to
Mm-hmm.
have a big warehouse type garage and then have a shop for everything I do.
Mm-hmm.
Area where I make uniforms, got an
Wow.
area where I'm doing painting, got an area where I'm building cars, got an area where I'm building trailers and you know, just doing all that stuff, giving tattoos and everything I do to have one big shop, one stop shop. That's my dream.
Wow, wow, man. You would love my garage then, because my garage is 1,200 square foot, man. And my what I said I'm going to do for my garage, I'm going to turn it into, 'cause the name I'll show is Hardcore's Hangout. And it's where a bunch of hardcores get together and talk boxing, man. So I'm going to turn that whole garage into a place where it's going to be able I can shoot my shows from and everything.
Yeah,
I'm
a
gonna I'm
hangout
gonna
spot, have
yeah
darts and
for box
pool
yeah I'm gonna
tables,
yeah,
TVs.
it's gonna have a ring in it too, man. It's
Yeah,
gonna have a boxing
that's,
ring in it as well, man. So
yeah, for sure.
yeah. So I definitely get it, man. But man, Crawford, man, he did something that amazed me on this last fight. You did, you know, I know the guy was great, man, but he definitely showed me something totally that I wasn't expecting to happen. I'm gonna be honest, man. I keeps it real. The way he executed that fight that night, man. It was just truly amazing. I know you and I talked, and you told me everything about him. You told me that size never mattered to him whatsoever. You
Never
even took
matter.
right. Matter of fact, I want you to when we get a chance, I want you to tell that story you told me about when Bud fought that big old dude. I think you said he was like 6'8" or some crazy stuff like that.
Yeah, I don't think he was 6 foot. He was just shit. You know, you younger. Everybody seemed so much bigger, and he was big. He was this big ass dude that was Debo everybody, and Bud just knocked
Uh-huh.
his ass out. I was like, damn, little Bud was little too. Bud was 130. He was fighting 132.
Oh wow.
Boom, knocked his ass out cold. Like, oh shit. But like I was, you know, like reason why I kept telling people for years when they talk Spence and they trash talk me and talking about I'm a dick rider and I'm just doing it
Mm-hmm.
because it's my brother. I'm like, do y'all understand? I got a lot of friends and
Mm-hmm.
family that box. You know what I mean? I be straight up with them, like, oh no, that's a tough fight for you, or no, that's gonna be close. You know, I 50-50. I be
Mm.
straight up with them. You know what I mean? But Bud is just one of them people that I'm like, dude, like I had to learn the hard way too. When I first
Mm-hmm.
started boxing. When I first started boxing, I'm like, oh man, Bud, I wanna spar you, man. I'm gonna show you that I'm good. And he's like, man,
Mm-hmm.
it's a different level, man. Bro,
Mm.
trust me. He said, bro, man, you my brother, so I'm just being straight up for you. It's a different level. I'm like, man, whatever. So I'm thinking, man, Bud, he's small. I can handle this. And I had to learn. I had to learn like everybody else learned. I went there and I sparred him, and he put me in my place. But then
Wow.
after that, it sparked like a flame in me to like get better. So after that, me and Bud, after that, I've been Bud's main sparring partner for years. And like I just turned my whole like when I first started boxing, I elevated so high, and Bud was like, "Damn, man, you cold." You cold, like man. That's where I get my name from. So cold, man. You cold, bro. And I've been, like I said, I've been the number one sparring partner, and I fight 168, 175. So
Right.
everybody, man, Spence is big. He the bigger man. He punch harder. I'm like, man, that shit don't mean nothing, dude. He don't punch harder than me. He ain't bigger than me.
That's true. He is. He's not
It
as big.
don't matter.
Let me ask you a question, man, because now, man, they want Bud to do everything, man. I wouldn't be surprised if they want him to fight Wilder. You dig? But Bud is definitely entertained the situation about fighting Canelo, man. So that's going up. You know, he came from the 135 division. And I want you to take Bro out, which I already going to know you're going to do. I want you to take Bro out and tell me how that fight looked.
From my experience, being a bigger puncher and a bigger guy, like, but I'm fast. I'm fast, and I move like a welterweight. I move good. But one thing is where I see it going with Canelo is if he try to outwork Bud, he's going to gas out fast because Bud's naturally like smaller and he's more agile. He can move better. Canelo gonna gas out. But then if he try to use his power and his size on Bud, Bud's gonna be catching him in between his punches. That's what it is for me. Like when I try to load up and hit Bud with some power shots, I can't deliver those power shots in the speed that he's going. So he's already pop countering, and his timing is so good. Like so when you do that stuff, he already bop. You like damn. So you gotta like try to keep up with him and try to keep him back with the quick, quick shots and stuff like that. That's the only way, but it ain't gonna be enough to keep him off of you. So that's why I say he gonna shock the world. If that fight go through, he gonna shock the world.
That would be if that happens, man, he definitely has to go into a GOAT conversation, man.
Yeah.
To a GOAT conversation, man. If he can go, he can go up to 168 and then take down the kingpin like that, Jack. The conversation is a different conversation, and we will have to have a GOAT conversation about the brother for sure, man.
And Bud ain't just like a lot of people think it's just like marketing scheme or whatever, or just talk shit. Like Bud for real, Bud really want to do it.
Yeah, because at first he was saying no, but it seemed like he thought about it and changed his mind. Because he wasn't saying Canelo at first, but then
he was like he wanted.
He said he wanted that. Yeah.
He wanted Charlo, but then when that fight came down, we was like, man, me and him was like, man, Canelo fucking up the bag. Because like if for Canelo he's a favorite and he beat Charlo, nobody gonna care about Bud fighting Charlo for that belt. You know what I mean? It'd be something that'll go down in history as a three weight class,
undisputed. Yeah.
But now that he fight Canelo, and he come back and fight Bud, he won't be undisputed no more because as soon as that bell ring, he's stripped of one of his titles. So Bud will have to fight him, and then turn around and fight whoever else, which is Zoo.
Yeah.
Tim Zoo.
Yeah.
It'll be him. So it just make him like Bud had to do that chase game again, like he did for years with Spence. So he's like, man, fuck that. I'm gonna go straight for Canelo, man.
And it don't sound like Canelo, and it don't sound like Canelo wants to do it either. Because when the conversations that I've heard, he feels though that he's not going to get any accolades for it. They're just going to say, "Oh, you beat a little guy, blase." But
No, that's an excuse.
money,
He didn't say that. He didn't say that when he fought Amir Khan.
Yeah. Hey, the money will be there for that fight. The
Yeah,
money
the money
would
will be
definitely
there.
be
Like,
there. Yeah.
well, that's the way.
Anytime yeah.
That's the way for him to say, no, I ain't really interested. It's a lot of risk with that fight. You ain't interested in that fight, but that excuse where he won't be accolade, yes, he will.
I'm gonna tell you, Bud against Canelo Cinco de Mayo would be crazy, man.
Yo, or the
That will
Mexican
be
Independence Day.
either one of them. Yeah, either one of the holidays, man. That will be cold crazy, man. Another question, man. Lil bro, Shakur, man. I love how he has developed, man. And I love the story he first told when he first got in the ring with Bud sparring, man. And he was so honest, man. He said, man, he whipped my ass.
Yeah,
You did.
and it wasn't like it was crazy because I was there. It wasn't like Bud beat him up because he was so much younger. Bud was just it was crazy. Like Bud was just like, you know what? I ain't even gonna hit him in the face like that. I'm just gonna hit his arm. And Bud kept beating up his arm. He made him quit sparring from hitting him in his arms.
Damn.
He didn't hit him in the body.
That's a Canelo move. That's a Canelo move right there.
He wasn't punching him in the head. He just kept hitting his arms. So all that shit went. Hey, look, that shit went from here to here. Like, I can't. It was like. Then his coach like, throw the jab. He was like, I can't. I can't.
But it's different now, from what I understand.
But yeah, that I was just about to say. But that right there did the same thing it did for me. It ignited a fire in Shakur. Like, man, dang, I thought I was the best. I thought I was like untouchable. And I got in there and realized I had a lot to growing to do. So like now when him and Shakur spar, you know, it's more of a
chess match.
You watch, you be like, dang, like same way with me. It was like, dang, everybody watching, like, man, they going, like, cause it ignites a fire, like that
nice.
you ain't got from nobody else, working with nobody else. So.
Wow, so it's like a Showtime fight, huh?
Yeah, just sparring.
Nice. Bomac, man. Have any of you all had a chance to actually talk to him yet?
He's talked to Red and I think Bud, but you know, I let them have that few little bit of time he do get talk because like they are helping with the situation. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah, no doubt.
I talked to him through them. You know, he was on the phone with him one time, and I was in the background talking like, "Hey, what's up, Bo? Man, everything going good and everything." But it's gonna be a long journey. But
I think so, man.
Yeah, we gonna get through it. It was just an honest mistake, man. I think like I don't know the actual details, but it's just a lot.
When you travel a lot, man, sometimes you just grab the same bag, and he might have forgot shit was in there, man. You know. I know that. I heard somebody say that he was traveling. He traveled private when he went over there. You dig? And then on the way back, he did commercial. That's what I heard.
See, I don't know part of the situation. You know, I try to stay oblivious to it because then it had me worried and thinking about it. So I try to stay oblivious to as much of it until it comes down to the nit and grit. You know. So, yeah, I just try to like avoid talking about it, avoid fucking.
Yeah, I can respect. Yeah, yes, indeedy, man. Well, we definitely have our prayers for that brother, man, because it's going to be an arduous journey for the simple fact, man, it is a country that don't allow firearms. So, you know.
Yeah.
You dig? So that's going to be something that he's going to have to deal with, man. I was amazed that
and if it comes down to him, like I don't know if it was his, you know what I mean. But if it comes down to that, then I feel like I just don't see him purposely doing something like that. I don't see it. Like knowing Bo and knowing how much trouble he's kept the whole team and kept us all out of trouble, and how he's like the big uncle,
Mm-hmm.
make wiser decisions because he's talked us out of so much, or blowing up and getting mad about little stuff. So I just
Mm-hmm.
I just don't see Bo, doing something like that on purpose. It was just like, that's why I said, if it does come down to it was him. It was just an honest mistake.
Mm.
I don't.
Yeah, because plus he had to get all that stuff off his record before, man, and he went through a lot to do that. So,
Yeah,
I can't see him just doubling back, just put himself back into the same predicament. Because at one time he was talking about even getting to be able to be a citizen over there. You know,
yeah,
yeah, that was one of his interests. And something he wanted to do, man. But
right.
yeah, man, I hope that things do work out for him, man, for sure. And I'm definitely looking forward to seeing what's next, man. You think you're going to be able to get stepped up in higher competition, man? Because you're going through
That's the
these cats
plan.
like butter, man.
That's the plan. That's the plan, man. Because like I ain't getting younger, and that's the plan. So
Right, right.
I don't want to wait until it's like hard for me to put my all into this
Mm-hmm.
to get that shot where I'm like, man, no, give me right now while I'm fresh and young and
Mm-hmm.
and still able. You know what I mean? Like, so a lot of times that happen with guys like me is they don't get the shot when the time is right.
Exactly. And Father Times waits for nobody.
Nobody.
Exactly, man. And I think the reason why Bud is so great, man, and his, because Bud was about to turn 36, or has he turned 36 now?
Yeah, he turned 36 in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, but he's been living that Spartan life, man. It seems like that he's serious about what he got going on. We never hear anything about anything crazy about Bud whatsoever, or no smoking, drinking, or none of those type things, man.
Don't touch it.
He seems just like how Floyd Mayweather was. You did. So
Yeah.
when you live like that, man, and you're a boxer, man, it definitely gives you a step up over your competition when they doing all those other type of things, man. So yeah, shout
Exactly.
out, man. He's definitely a real one, man, and I'm glad that he's finally getting his just due. You did.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, because
Took so long, right?
it took so long, and it's like two types of people who doubted him. They either
Mm-hmm.
making excuses and trying to diminish who he is, or
Mm-hmm.
they just totally switched up and act like they went on the other side. Like, we see it,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
but just don't have the time to even, address it. It's like whatever. But so many people switched up, and like I had a whole folder in my phone
Mm-hmm.
for the past couple of years, like
Mm-hmm.
literally, like screenshots of people who was just trash talking. But every time I see it in screenshots, I got a whole folder of screenshots.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And at the time, I'm like, yeah, after Bud fucking finally fight Errol Spence and he beat his ass. I'm about to
Mm-hmm.
go back in. I'm about to go back in and tag all those people. But then afterwards, I was like, I ain't got the time. I don't
It
care no
ain't. It's not even worth it,
more.
man. Yeah, and the thing about it, man, it's nothing wrong with having your pick. There's nothing wrong with that,
Exactly.
But
Exactly.
it's just when
It's nothing
you
wrong.
go too far, you know what I mean? Because I mean, people know that I was a Spence guy, Jack, but I give credit what credit is due, man.
Right.
And Bud, man, it's an amazing cat, man,
Right.
and that's all I can say.
That's what makes sports great. It's
Mm-hmm.
nothing wrong with picking your sides and be like, I'm going for this guy because it is. All right,
Mm-hmm.
cool. But it be the
Mm-hmm.
ones who start like diminishing the person's character or talking down or talking bad
Yeah.
or talking
Exactly.
ill and talking about livelihood and stuff when they come to fighters. Like, man, hold on, don't be
Going too
disrespectful.
far. Going
Yeah,
too far,
speaking
bro.
ill on my family and my well being and trying to take away from me. And even now, I see people posting stuff talking about, oh, Bud was broke before he fought Arrow. Now he got money. Now he want to build a house. I'm like,
Shit, that's
what?
bull. That's bull. That man got a lot of money. I know that, and he a businessman, man. He's about buying land. I know that. I know he likes getting that land, Jack. Yeah.
I mean, people who don't know him say, he cheap. He's frugal. Like, no, he's smart with his money because this shit ain't gonna last forever. He buy land, buy property, commercial property, buy and build houses, redo houses, he do that type of stuff. That chains and cars, all that stuff, man, that stuff is for the birds.
Right. What they say, guns and butter. Which one are you getting, Jack? Yes, indeedy. Yes, indeed. Well, listen, man. I know that you was in the gym earlier, man, and I appreciate you coming on, Jack, for sure. Man, before you get off, man, let people know where they can get at you and whatever else you like to say to the people, bro.
Hey, man, I appreciate everybody that tuned in, man. You gotta check me out, man. I'm the jack of all trades, Mr. So Cold, Mr. Do It All. You want to go from anywhere from stand-up comedy to building stuff, fixing stuff, to flying planes, and want to be inspired. I work with the kids. I'm a community man. I'm executive director of B&B Sports Academy. Anything, man, just follow me, man, because I got a great journey that needs to be witnessed, and I feel like you guys can all, benefit from, supporting me, really, because like I said, man, I'm inspiration for all types of people, all walks of life. So, being across the world, military, everything, man. So just follow me on Instagram, Stephen Nelson Boxing, Facebook, Stephen So Cold Nelson, Twitter, So Cold Nelson, and TikTok is Stephen Nelson Boxing too. So you can follow me on all those platforms, man. I appreciate you guys.
Appreciate you. As we call this hardcore hangout, man. We just kick back and enjoy talking about boxing, man. And we appreciate you gracing us with your presence today, man. And shout out, man, and tell Bud that the hangout said salute, man. All right.
Definitely, man. I'm gonna deliver the message for you, man.
So cold, Steve.
So cold.
You take it easy, my guy.
All right, man. Appreciate you.
It's a pleasure, bro. There you go, man. We had Steve Nelson, man. He definitely enlightened us on a few things that we didn't know, man. And appreciate y'all hanging out a little bit longer, man. That we was able to get that done for show. And McQueen say I peeped the IG bio. This dude is the epitome of Renaissance man, for sure. For sure, man. Appreciate that, Ant. B3 say, what's good, hangout fam? Just getting ended. So Cole say he was back in the ring this year. Yeah, he said that hopefully he'll be on the Spence and Bud undercard in December or first thing January. So there it is. But I tell you what, I see I got a bill to pay, man. I got a bill to pay before we get out the door, man. Let me see who that bill is due to, man. I think it's a 5-piece McNugget, man. Let me find out who that was with, man. There it is. Tim Layton sent a 5-piece. He said, salute to the big man, Jay, and the hangout. So let me get this 5-piece of salt put on this bag, man. Yeah. The Boobah Bang specialist is about to be in the building, Jack. Yeah. Got ready to get it on, man. Yeah. Get that 5-piece getting on, man. About to drop that 5-piece, boy. Know how we get down. I got another 10-piece for my man Thomas Hill. He'll be in here in the morning. So I'll make sure he gets that. But for right now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Woo! Oh, you y'all see me just switch up? Woo! Wee! You see me just switch up, boy? Yes, indeed. What it do? Always a fun time in the building, man. What else? What else? Super Jamal has entered into the building. See, is anybody else? Is there anybody else? Tim Layton said that was a 20 twin. A 20 twin. Yes, indeedy, man. Oh my goodness. Definitely was a pleasure. Definitely was a pleasure, man. Great day in the hangout. Great day in the hangout, man. 2 shows, done deal. Another great day. And what's so crazy, tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Can you believe that? Yo, this week flew by. This week flew by, man. For sure, man. This week flew by, man. And tomorrow is Friday. Tomorrow is Friday. Saturday will be Mexican Independence Day. We got William Cepeda against Mercito Jesta, man. Yeah. On the zone. On the zone. B3 said I was getting worried Keith was moving in on the Bud fight. Good to hear EJ rematch is still on. Heather E said I got a Pac-Man arcade fresh in the box, just dude. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Shout out to So Cold, man. Definitely, like my man said, Renaissance, man. The dude can build anything. He does everything, man. Jack of all trades, man, for sure. And I just hope that he be able to get some of those bigger fights, man. Yeah. Trust me, man. Being in the ring with Bud all the time, man, is definitely going to sharpen you up, man. So I like to see him against some. I would definitely like to see him against some stiffer competition, man, for sure. I'm definitely wants to see that for sure. I definitely wants to see that for sure, man. And I think the next film study that I'm going to do, is I'm going to do Devin and Regis, man. That's I probably do that tonight or the first thing after the show tomorrow. But yeah, it's going to be Devin and Regis. That's the one that I'm going to maul over. That's the next one I got on my list, man. Yeah. If you get a chance, run that one too, man, so we can rap a taste about it together. Dig, see what the math we come up with. But other than that, man, I'm gonna go ahead and shut it on down. Go and shut it on down. I think the sandwich that I had for lunch, man, I think that's going to be dinner for me. Because my wife and kids, man, they had my son's football game. I couldn't attend because I have to be in here. You dig? But yeah. I think I'm gonna eat the other half of that burger that I got, man. Yeah. I told you I had my first burger with a fried egg on it. You hear me? Bacon, egg, burger with mushrooms, man. It was amazing. I enjoyed it so much. Heather E. Steve Nelson is Bud Crawford best friend and also main sparring partner. Yeah. He was on the Spence Crawford undercard as well. So yeah. That's who that was, Heather E. And He was good to. That's who was just in the building with us just now. So for sure, man. He enlightened us on Bomac. So he definitely had the piece with him. It wasn't something that was put in his bag. It was definitely, as he said, an honest mistake. He also confirmed that the Spence Crawford fight could probably take place December or January, and they are in negotiations. He also enlightened us on Shakur. I like that little tidbit where he talks about Shakur and how Bud beat his arms up and made him quit. Wow, what a title, right? What a title, right? Now imagine if Tank beat up on his arms like that. Imagine if Tank beat on his arms like that. You did. And said that was a great conversation personally. I was intrigued by all his interests outside of boxing. He lit up when he was talking about those things. Oh, yeah. Those are things he loves the most, man. He loves tinkering. He's a great mechanic, man. He can do anything. He can sew. The brother, like I said, is a jack of all trades, man. And he can do damn near anything. The man flies an airplane, man. Come on now. How many brothers you know fly airplanes? You did. But yeah. He's definitely talented as hell, man. Yeah. He's definitely talented as hell, man. And like he said, man, he hopes he get an opportunity and a step up in competition, man. You dig? So he can at least show what he got. So there it is. We're gonna cook 4 more minutes, man. Let's go to 9:30. Let's go to 9:30. You dig? You know, instead of leaving on a half number. Let's go on straight out to 9:30, man. What are y'all plans on tonight? Just Do Boxer said dope fire Bill J. Appreciate that, Just Do. Appreciate that a lot, my brother, man. And you know, I just try to always bring something different to the hangout, man. I never let you all know who might be coming because you know how it is with boxers, man. Some show up and some don't, man. So ain't no use of getting you all excited about something that might not happen. So it's always a surprise in the hangout. I like it better that way anyway. You did. Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up, Ant. Yeah. I'm definitely going to jump on it tonight. I'll probably start around 12 or 1 o'clock tonight on this study for sure, man. Yeah. And anybody else, man, y'all check out Regis, and also check out Devin and see how they will match against each other, man. You did. That's fun stuff, man. I'm gonna tell you, man. One thing about watching film study, you end up watching the fight totally different than just watching it as entertainment. When you get to doing the study of it, man, let me tell you something. It really get the juices flowing, man, and you can really see what that particular fighter weaknesses is and what his strengths is, and then you can compare it to the other guy, man, because you're like, you know what, this guy's strong with this, man, and this guy over here, he's really not good with receiving that. You dig? So you know, it ain't nothing like a film study, man. A good breakdown. You dig? You know what I mean? And I'm gonna tell you what it does, especially if you're a type of person that's into betting, man. It allows you to have a better bet. It allows you to have a better bet, man. You dig? You know, and it'll make you understand more about what the bookies got going on. Yeah, because they ain't about losing no money. They ain't about losing no money whatsoever, Jack. And I'm gonna be honest, man. That's another thing I was thinking about, man. I was thinking about like on Fridays, man, we should have a betting show, man, where we just talk about certain fights that's coming up, man, and look and see what the odds and all that type of stuff is, man, and what we think is a good bet, you know, and not to say I want you to go out there and lose all your money, man, but I do want to help you make better bets, man. Yeah. You got a house full of hardcores, man, so they're gonna actually help you make better bets, man. And when you start looking at fighters, man, you might have your favorite fighter and this, that, and all, but that means absolutely nothing, man. You got to look at that fight, man, objectively, man, And I don't care if that's your guy. You got to take your emotions and your feelings and your biasness out of it, man, and look at it and say, but can he win this fight? You did? Can he win this fight? Not because you want him to win, but can he win this? And then when you can explain to yourself why he will win that fight, then it makes a lot of sense, man. But other than that, man, this is your boy Jay Hardcore Boxing News. And I'm out of here. Now, how you turn this damn thing off?